Level up.
I
wanna
am
spit fish at
recording
people.
now. Be sure to
Are
say
ya?
everything that is appropriate for the internet.
Okay. Aborted fetus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've been in the Boston
Oh,
Southern
shit.
Front. And it's
Looks like we're gonna make it work.
been wacky. I think I like it better than Eureka. No one knows what this means and no one cares.
Hello?
No one does
Hi.
care. Hello.
Oh man, you're
Sorry if my audio sucks. I'm on my phone. I'll mute in a second. Just I am watching, so everyone, welcome to Danganronpa V3. Yay! And now I'll shut up and stop making your ears bleed.
Yeah.
Thank
Not
you.
that bad, as far as I'm aware.
And I'll be here in 6% of this boss's health.
It's okay. We're watching Monokuma Theater right now.
Oh man.
Yes, the victim quiz. Monotaro's gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Me. Me.
Don't toy with that character. Oh, they're adorable. Oh, hello.
Hi.
I'm coherent.
Absolutely right. Hey,
As there are no victims.
Daddy. All right.
Then we gotta die soon.
Yeah. Sorry. I won the dice roll. I got the wind-up goth GF.
Nice.
I've been on a roll with minions lately. The last time I did up in the bunker, I got the
This
2D
is my
and 2T.
impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Granted, that's not
I'm fine
current
with real
content
ghosts,
anymore,
but
so it's
impressions
not
of them are
hard.
too scary.
I was excited.
Logic does not compute.
Huh? Did you hear something?
Sure.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing
You know what
adventure.
else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns. So round, so sweet, so delicious. That doesn't sound scary at all.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
It is going to be very scary. I better stop killing them.
Huh? Did you hear something?
It would have been extremely
No.
scary.
I didn't hear anything.
I'm afraid there for you. When last we left, Himiko was sad.
Answer us, Himiko.
True.
You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Yeah.
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
Are you British now?
Wait, must be some
about now?
mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Then she needs to defend herself. Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
Did you say deadlocked?
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Yeah.
Are you even listening?
No, I'm not listening.
Oh, okay.
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired.
You know, you might have some kind of condition if you are this tired all the time.
Angie died.
Yeah.
Tenko died. Why did I have to survive?
Although
And now,
saying I killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever.
Well, I can't say I'd be in a
You wanna
great
vote for
emotional
me,
state
then
if,
just
like, my friends were all dead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
Don't you understand? My life is riding on the outcome of this trial!
Just shut up. I told you, I'm too tired. It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
Oh, it's such a pain.
What are you talking about? If you give up here...
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
No.
Impossible! Himiko would never kill Tenko!
Impossible.
Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
Himiko's a little slow, so I don't think she's capable of handling a complicated crime.
I
she's
also think
capable of putting
Himiko's not
together
the
a
culprit.
complicated magic show. but,
Somehow.
Yeah.
Either way, we gotta look for
It's
more
definitely
possibilities.
not at peak thinking at the moment.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
Rather like a pointless quest? Don't you mean... oh, never mind.
No, the way he said it is more like he is saying, that sounds pretty pointless, dude.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth. So no give up, Himiko!
Does my mouse show up on the... Oh, well, I'm the only one that has the recording, so only I would know. But it probably does. So I better get that out of here. By the way, this is probably the most ghetto type of recording we could possibly do, aside from, like, using an actual camcorder. I actually filmed some Brawl recordings of Smash Brothers Brawl using a camera, so I could upload it to the internet.
In front of a live studio audience.
Who are you?
Just me.
DSP Gaming?
It was just like
What are you,
me
Dark
filming
Side
the
Phil?
TV, which is like super bad and terrible, and you should never do it.
Always do it. Don't listen to his lies.
It's actually illegal.
It's good to be bad.
I made it illegal.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko?
Okay.
Because...
Did we use this one? Oh, this is a long one.
You laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room? Other rooms
Now that
may
I
be
think
trapped
about
too.
it could have done that in all the rooms.
Even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
But
Your
another room.
opinions are empty words.
Oh, I don't know. I just know that
Okay,
that's a
it has to be
possibility,
that
so-
one.
But I don't know
But
what evidence we got.
how do we agree with
Performing
that?
the seance in that room.
Let me see the evidence.
Was Himiko's
cross piece? Let's look at the cross piece.
There's no picture.
What?
I mean,
let's...
the cross piece isn't a piece of evidence for this.
Oh, what is? Let me see what is.
The sound, the child, Bloody Kokichi, and what is the
How did all of this blood get into this blood Kokichi?
Oh, hole in the corner. I don't think that's the one. It might be this one, too. Because
No, this says
he
it
was in the hall.
in
He was in the hallway, and a piece of the cross piece under the floor was cut.
Oh, you're right.
He said he was in the neighboring room.
That's
Yeah,
right. He's
neighboring
in the
room.
neighboring room.
So maybe
that's the
maybe they
evidence.
cut the floorboards of all rooms, just in case
3 empty rooms.
the right one wasn't picked.
Yeah.
Or,
So you need to agree with
Yeah.
Space
Because you
Man.
laid your trap there.
Was trap only in that room?
I don't
Other
think he
rooms
had
may be trap.
There we go. What?
I agree.
Oh, okay, good. Not seeing something explode just triggers the you
It's
failed
just like Gonta
senses in
said.
my brain.
Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell you.
Wubba lubba dub.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
While you
I
were in the
am
room next to the crime
dying.
scene, you found a loose floorboard, right?
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on.
that's what
There was
I was
also a
like
loose
so
floorboard in the
surprised
next
when
room?
Kokichi was face down on the ground, because I really like him, and his dialogue and his voice and his mannerisms are all really
He
great.
really does
in
sound like
all
a
3 empty
sociopath.
rooms, not just the middle one.
It's I'd say it's hard to tell because nothing he says is genuine.
If the culprit set traps in all the rooms,
But you can kind
then they
of
wouldn't need
like
to select a
see
room
based on his
themselves.
behavior that he seems
So
to have
the real trap was for someone
positive
else to pick a room
intentions.
and take the blame.
I see.
Oh shit.
We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Or do you have something more, Kyo?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you? Live life facing forward. She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory. We're all trying to keep our promises to the dead. This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well. That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
What do you think of what do you think of Shuichi's voice?
You're
I think it's
right.
definitely distinct from the other
Yeah,
two protags.
That's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
That's right.
He has a more
So let's do our
subdued
best.
energy. But I feel like it fits the character.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive!
Do not say everyone.
God damn it.
After all,
Alright.
the blackened is still among us.
Amogus!
There you go. Killing
Oh,
the
no.
mood like usual.
I'm sorry. I should not have brought that devil or
Yeah,
should
there you go,
not.
killing the mood like usual.
Damn, well said,
you
Shuichi.
are
That's what I'd
banned.
expect from my soul, bro. Your soul, bro?
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
What are you talking about?
Well, as a self-proclaimed expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
It's like, good news, Himiko is less depressed. Bad news, Himiko is still Himiko. Well, that's not necessarily bad. Depends on how much you want to hear about magic. Got a lot of options, but...
Oh, isn't it the circle?
Yeah, now that you look at it,
Certainly
there's
would
one
restrict-
part.
would restrict what tiles people can step on.
It's because
right.
of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
It is because of magic. Himiko was right all along.
But it did nothing.
Before we
did
began
it?
the seance, we were
No.
warned not to
No, it
step
didn't.
on the circle.
Or did it?
The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
Wait, hold on.
That circle really narrows it down.
Oh yeah. So it has to be Kyo then.
That seems like a
He's the one who drew
reasonable
the circle.
deduction, as he is the author of the circle.
That is right.
It does not seem like this will be our final deduction, considering we started like 15 minutes ago, but...
It has to be you!
Gunshots, gunshots, gunshots.
Kyo. Was it you?
Whatever are you talking about?
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo?
Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle. The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick, but that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed, variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined. And those variables were defined by using the magic circle. In short, the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Answer already! Did you do it?
What is so funny?
I was just thinking.
That the laugh of an innocent man.
So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
Are we really going there?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I see. That is problem.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
Well, what if we could, because you accused Himiko on much less accurate evidence?
how can you be so calm when you're backed into a corner like this?
I will explain that in due time. Please answer my question first.
Maybe he's calm because he knows he won't be executed.
What if he used, like, the dog statue to feel his way around the whatever? But then again, when the lights came back on, the circle was intact, wasn't it?
I don't
Wait
remember.
a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
Ah.
They used the sixth sense. No, why don't we say touch?
That's it!
That's it!
Oh, did I get it?
The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
But oh.
I know what word I would want to know.
What was the name of the thing? Magic?
Magic.
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 Okay, then is it not the dog statue? Because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Magic circle. Can't be right, can it?
There's an herb.
I see now.
Magic circle.
That's it! The magic circle. They used the magic circle. Remember? The magic circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I don't know about that.
They
I mean,
used
that's
power
probably what
salt.
happened,
So
but that
Kyo
seemed
traced
like...
the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
I felt like using the dog statue would have made more sense.
Yeah, you'd have to, well,
An
you would have
interesting
hit,
thought.
if you weren't
It is
headed in the
unfortunate that
exact
it
right
is so
direction,
wrong.
then you would have hit the circle
Recall
before
the
you got to the dog.
document. What did the magic circle look like?
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic
Oh.
circle didn't reach us, so I could not have
I
followed.
figured he was standing
Yes?
in that little open
You're
space.
talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
That is a good point.
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
I'm back.
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
Magic circle.
What a pain. We don't have any way to check it now.
Excuse me, everyone. May I have your attention, please?
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey, may I have your attention?
Dude, I know how Kibo feels right now.
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
Dude, he is going to completely stop.
I had Mew add another function to my body, in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that purpose!
Please, let me use it! With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Image recording?
Specifically,
What is
this
that?
function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory. I'll give it a try.
I thought he... Oh, okay.
Ready?
I don't get it. I thought he already had this function.
From your mouth?
That's the best.
I also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance.
Oh, that's right, he was.
Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on, take the picture and see for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
I fucking love this. It looks so funny.
There are lions going to the four corners of the room.
Well, Shuichi, do you notice anything?
There!
Good catch.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kyo's lie.
My lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners, which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from anywhere in the room.
So it was different from the document after all.
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my thanks? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Oh,
To talk about
to be
that.
honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health. Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds.
Well, this is horrible in a way that wasn't anything like what I expected.
I literally, I didn't know that they were going to be able to make that worse. But
This is like B levels of depraved.
You're what? Why? Shit is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
Oh, I'm
Plus,
sure.
taking a satisfying shit
Is she
does
secretly
wonders for a woman's
Nekomaru?
natural beauty, so... See?
fuck?
You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you
Bro.
about my plan!
Yes, you're right. We didn't.
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
I love myself.
So, Kyo, if you have any objections, you can...
Your deductions are fiction.
Fictional.
Well, since you've given me the option, I will most certainly object. To be honest, it's unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion. Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
I'm still trying to get over what you said. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to.
Maybe we'll just cut that out of the VOD.
If you're going to claim I am the culprit,
It is an essential part
then what
of
of the
me.
murder weapon?
Is it though?
It was
Yeah.
I'd
set
love
up
to
in
forget
the
it.
cage.
I'd love to forget
The
that you
only
said
people
that.
capable of that
There are many parts of the Mew
are
lore that
Kokichi
people would
and
like to
Shuichi,
forget.
who carry
It's
it.
not. I don't think
So
it's
suspicion should fall
been
on
that
them.
bad yet. That was pretty much the worst it's ever been.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and... But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle. So simply put,
We haven't used the statue
not
yet,
the
so it has to
killer.
be that, I think.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko.
Well, this is weird.
But the only people who could have placed the
This
sickle
trial
are
has
Kokichi
become
and Shuichi.
entirely about.
But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the
Trial
cage,
isn't over yet.
nor did I lift it.
I was gonna.
I had no
here's the
opportunity
thing,
to touch the sickle.
This is
so
what's
simply
weird.
put,
Didn't
am not the
Monokuma said
killer.
that this doesn't matter?
Well, what if he also
Where-
killed Angie?
We'll
The only
get to
person who could have collected the sickle is
I
Himiko.
think that would be boring.
But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi.
Or
But
so-
in
I don't
regards
think
to
I don't
that
think so
dilemma,
because that would mean I get a
I
whole
did
point.
not carry the cage, nor I had no opportunity.
I'd also
to-
get big points.
It's because you guys guessed that
Oh,
the
no?
guy who looks like he's gonna kill people is.
He's low-hanging fruit for
I'm
sure.
hearing John's.
The only person who could have collected the
Oh,
sickle.
just because he looked like it.
I think
Oh, it's coming from the guy who I had to squeeze and wrench a fucking list
But
out
the only
of.
people who could have placed the
Yeah,
sickle
no
are Kokichi and Shuichi. But
In
in
any
regards
case,
to
I
that
think
dilemma,
Hey, I
If he
needed to. I
did
wanted to know
kill
more about the
Tenko,
characters before I made my
nor
call.
did I lift it.
I think
had
if
no
he did,
approach.
if he did kill Tenko,
Cut through your words.
I think, and he survives the trial, I think that would make for some kind of interesting
That
post-trial
would be interesting.
That's
drama.
that's
person
what
who
I
could have set up
want.
the sickle and
Actually, that is
retrieved
what
it
I want.
afterward
If it's him who
is
killed
Kyo.
Angie too, I'm kind of gonna be
I
disappointed.
mean, even if
Yeah.
he didn't kill Angie, I still get a point because he killed Tenko.
Sure.
That
Yeah.
was done by covering the
Like, it
cage
might not
with a
matter
white
to
cloth.
Monokuma, but it matters to the Doki Doki Deadpool.
Gabe, if you ultimately
You
just
could have secretly
wipe
placed
the
the
floor
sickle
with
when
us
you
on the
draped the
Deadpool,
cloth.
then you're like all of that
Then I have the biggest internet tip.
slandering I did earlier. I mean, you basically proved me. You made me
and
look
retrieved it
such a
afterward
fool.
when you removed the cloth.
Oh, Kyo.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the
I did
sickle
not want
under
it
the
to be
floor.
you.
Wonderful!
This seems
That's
too
exactly
easy.
correct.
What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
So, it was you? You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much. Maybe you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen.
I'm glad we're getting to this.
Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
Oh my god.
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko. That is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
I wonder if his little ritual was supposed to make something else happen with the killing of Tenko or whatever. Or was he literally just trying to murder?
It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial
Which is
issue.
why we've been discussing it for the
Because
past
the
2
blackened in
hours.
this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue? No, that's gotta be a lie. You probably killed Angie too.
That is simply not possible. Recall that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
Oh, only student council members
I
and
have a
Kokichi
feeling
can enter
that
research
we are
lab.
going to get this this reality of Kyo being alive.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the
So,
one who killed Angie.
Suppose let's
I
knock him
understand how
off
you
the
feel,
blackened
Himiko,
list,
but
and
maybe
now
we can
who do
discuss
we
this
have left
rationally and
as
calmly.
suspects?
Bro, we've been talking about this other thing for so long.
There is a
that
non-zero
that,
possibility
like,
that Kyo is
getting
telling the
back to
truth.
Angie and all the details of
So you
that is
understand
going
how she
to be
feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand
interesting.
human feelings?
Of course I understand.
So
I
there-
worked really hard to understand.
Probably the other
Hey,
student
why
council
you getting all
members.
worked up, Kibo?
Maybe.
Chill, dude.
Like we got Kibo, Gonta.
It's voting time.
Was Miwa?
I'm gonna
council
vote
member?
for him.
Yo, Himiko, it's Himiko.
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered
Look at her.
Angie.
Look at her.
Isn't Kyo culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added
Why?
that rule after both bodies were found, yes?
Himiko finally
How
got
was
fed
I
up
to
with
know that
being,
the trial would only
being
be for
used.
Angie's killer?
Oh, I see.
Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying. You killed Tenko and Angie.
And look at how
Now, hold
defensive
on.
she's getting
Jumping
right
to
now.
conclusions here is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. We should talk
Oh,
it
she's
out
getting
more.
like that because
This
he
case
killed
might have
Tenko.
juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Sure, but
Nuts to that.
valid.
Any way you look at this
I
case,
think both
Kyo is
possibilities
obviously
are
the
possible.
culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at
Like,
it.
this wouldn't be the first time that someone
No, it's
kept
too
trying
dangerous to vote before we arrive
make
at a
something
logical
like
decision.
that happen because
Yeah.
they were guilty.
Yeah, that is true. But we did also watch Himiko basically get shaken out of her depression by Shuichi, and has been fired up since no longer depressed.
Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
What was this again?
Yippee! I've been
Throw
waiting
them
for this!
argue it with
Why
each
were
other,
you waiting for it?
and you call out each other's names.
Yeah.
It's like half the class is on one side, half on the other, and you're like pushing against each
Oh.
other.
And the beat drop.
It's actually pretty, and the
Spin
music
on.
and the
Who do you
music for
think
this
he
part.
is?
Oh
This-
man, you know
the
what?
music-
When they say metamorphenomenal, I keep thinking of Power Rangers because that was one of their catchphrases.
Of course. No, that is absolutely what he is referencing.
Oh, okay, good.
And they are the fucking.
Nothing in this game is unintentional.
I love this music. It's so good.
It's metamorphenomenal. Why am I on this side full of
Kyo
dead
killed
people?
Tenko and Angie.
Kibo, we don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
That might be your lab.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
This is probably my favorite new thing.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie.
Kibo!
No, I have to do the
We
whole
don't
thing
know for
again.
certain that Kyo killed Angie.
Yeah, that part's not great.
He forced his
It's
way
very
into
fast.
Angie's research lab.
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
It does show you the question marks for which one you
The
got
katana
wrong.
was found
That's
in
good.
Kyo's lab.
Kyo! Anyone
okay.
could
Yeah,
have
that's
entered
good.
my lab.
It's still, you gotta do the whole thing
So
again.
Kyo
but-
did kill
whatever.
Tenko. but
Yeah,
Kokichi! Perhaps
It's
there's a
cool,
second
so
blackened we need to
I don't
find.
mind.
He was planning to use the new
Kyo!
I like how
Not
like
possible.
everybody.
That rule was added
It's
after both
it's
murders.
cool having like this two
We solved the
two
mystery.
I got
teams
this! Not yet.
against each other.
There's
thing.
still another mystery to solve.
Aha, is our champ?
It's a really fun. I like this format a lot.
This is our answer.
Man, that's quite the team. The murderer, the fucking
Protagonist and a bunch of dead people.
We've completely
Yeah.
solved Angie's murder. And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Is it the forehead injury?
It's something from Tenko's murder scene.
Oh wait, sorry.
Have we used the dog statue for anything yet?
I don't remember.
I mean, it's basically the only reason that the whole mechanic of the murder was
we
able
haven't
to
explained
work.
this yet.
Blood's old. Didn't come from Tenko.
Like, dog statue,
yeah.
you
This is
have
it.
basically used.
The bloodstain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
Is that Tenko's blood?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
Also, the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Well, that's weird. Why was that bloodstain the only dry one?
Like 1 and 2 are like the same thing.
I guess they're not technically the same thing because
That's it!
They're phrased poorly.
The bloodstain wasn't from Tenko's murder. It was there before we started the seance.
Before the seance?
That's it! That bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Why was blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
Because she collaborated with
wasn't
Kyo?
Angie killed in her research lab?
Is that what happened?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
If Angie wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We assumed that only council members could have killed Angie since her body was in her lab.
Maybe she
But
just
if
bumped her
died
head while she was
somewhere
setting up
else,
the...
then we can't suspect just the council members
stuff for
anymore.
Kyo.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie. The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! Keep herself awake at night. She would drip hot wax on her body.
Oh God!
Sounds like something
Didn't
only
see
you
that.
would do, Mew.
Can I agree with this one?
Yes, but it won't advance the case.
Yeah, I know.
The art research
Okay.
lab
I don't know, I could see Kokichi being into it too.
is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead.
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room?
Clock, 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 clock.
There shouldn't
clock,
have been
clock,
anything
clock.
in there.
Except for candles.
Wait.
That's it! She wanted a candle!
I agree with.
Oh.
Not that.
I thought the candles might be related to the wax models. But I guess I'm just an idiot.
Do any of your truth bullets require a candle?
Do you agree with him?
No, know what you do to combine. Like that's a real adventure game logic. Use candle with.
Is
katana.
not where Angie was.
Now, does this creepy ritual require a candle? Well, it does require fire.
Oh, because she had wanted a candle to burn the book?
It does say that you must burn the book.
Killed.
That was never
She
done.
was killed in.
She left her lab on her own?
Well,
Wow,
apparently
that's
she left to go get a candle. She didn't come back.
Except for candles.
That's it!
According to
She wanted a
Kokichi's
candle!
timeline of events, anyway.
How am I supposed to hit that V mark there?
Very carefully.
That's it. Angie went to that room to get a candle.
Yeah, for kinky wax play!
No. Angie
High
was going to use it for
five!
the ritual. According to the Necronomicon,
Yeah,
to resurrect
you and
the
me
dead.
were on the same wavelength. Girl who has the robot take pictures of her shit.
We were just forgetting that.
Oh yeah, sorry. I know, I remind
Then,
myself.
did she
now
seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
Grimoire
That's
Noir
right.
has no
There's
time
nothing
for
to
your
start a
human
fire with in
excrement.
Angie's lab.
We must complete the Gestalt
So
project.
she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
I like her jacket
And
in
that's
that
when the
shot.
culprit attacked her!
Yeah, show Detective Conan, man.
That's why there was dried blood underfloor.
Which means Angie was attacked in the same room the seance was held. Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance.
Yeah?
If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's bloodstain under the floorboards.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be Atua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither.
What an
I just
asshole.
picked one.
Yeah, it's like everyone's been placing importance on Himiko picking the room, but I think she just picked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that is fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab? Then how do you explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
We're gonna have an answer for this, and
It
he's
may
gonna
be
the
possible to
killer
carry
for
a
both,
body,
and I'm
but
gonna
blood
be
cannot
disappointed.
be moved.
Why do you disappoint?
Because
I think she was still alive after the attack in the
Yeah,
empty
but you
room.
do know that if he is not the
Mhm.
blackened, then that means the blackened
was
is probably going to
killed
be
after
someone
she
we
was
actually
carried to her
like.
lab.
Yeah, and that's how like we need to start cutting some heartstrings here. I mean, I like most of these characters, so it'd be hard not. It's like yeah. I mean, and that's honestly that's exactly it. It feels kind of cheap to take out this dude, and that's it, because
They can't take out.
I was wrong.
I was
That's just
wrong.
boring if it is.
Well,
We're not there yet.
that's
We're not there
that's
yet.
unfortunate. Let's see.
Wasn't there a back door?
I don't think that would prove that she was not dead yet.
Oh.
We're looking for something that proves that she was still alive.
Her forehead injury?
That's
Kokichi.
Oh no!
No, it's not.
Oh wait,
That is her forehead injury.
I didn't even realize this was
This is it!
It was a piece of evidence.
I didn't even know she had a forehead
The
injury.
fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma. And I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow. Ha! It's all clear now. Angie was attacked in the empty room, carried to her lab, and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear.
Yeah.
What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are you all? You what? What are? I will not fear. I will not.
What? Excuse me?
Sweet Correggio,
Hello.
calm yourself.
What?
Danganronpa, baby!
Oh my god, he has a split personality.
Literally
Their
what,
words are
dude?
all
Keo
hollow.
heard you saying
There
that
is
they
no
were a
meaning
boring
to any
culprit.
of them.
Thank you.
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
Wow, she's hot now.
Yes, you're right. Okay, I'll teach them.
What the hell are you mumbling about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
There was something that Keo said earlier in this case.
Nothing is clear at all.
About seances.
It's full of doubts, of mysteries,
What did he
of
say?
a dense, impenetrable fog.
He had been possessed by a spirit before.
Nothing is clear at all.
I'm hearing the link big time, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he came out a lot in Terror as well.
Yeah,
Angie was attacked in the
This
empty
guy's
room
great.
first,
I
and then
love this
carried into the
actor.
research lab. Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then killed.
Oh my god.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains, even if you wiped them down later. There'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your
What were
words.
those words?
Allow it to go through the
There
word.
was evidence left at the
Among
scene.
your vowels.
The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped around her head to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt and ended up under her body.
Must have been Atua who did that for us.
What? Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
Oh boy.
It was Himiko.
Yeah. It's the
It
ones
has to be
who's
you.
lost all of their skin, like, tone.
It's you,
Man.
Kyo. You killed Angie.
What the fuck? So it's true!
Well, that was obvious. Such a boring,
I do appreciate
obvious
that you basically
answer.
scrum debate to agree with him, though,
You killed both of them. Why?
prior to this.
Why did you kill them?
You have to follow
In
where
terms
the
of
truth
pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
Why?
Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
Huh? Which one?
That's it! Angie's murder was an accident.
What? Tenko wasn't accident?
That's
No,
right.
of course not.
Kyo originally planned to kill someone
How
with a
could such an
seesaw trap.
elaborate setup possibly be an accident?
But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in. So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
She just happened to walk in on the culprit setting up and was killed.
Then he should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tenko.
He only needed to kill one for this game. Killing two is pointless. If you get bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
What on earth are you talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio. Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
There he goes again. What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone. Someone? He's just talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them. For you see, there is no evidence that I killed Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
The weapon that was used to knock Angie unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
Ugh.
Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong.
There you go.
Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have... Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion.
All familiar thing. Like
Well said,
Purple Way.
Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic? That's merely a delusion. Well said, Correcchio. To continue this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me! Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that?
Did you set
You're
some
all
voices
wrong,
at the same
not
time
me.
there?
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
You got
Apologize.
wait, no.
Apologize.
Yeah, you did.
Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer. I told you
What?
I am not the culprit.
You need to reverse.
So why are you looking at me like that? You're all
Shouldn't
wrong.
they have made
not
it work
me.
for both?
Correcchio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot.
Bone the meat off.
You have no proof that Correcchio is the killer.
It ends here.
Why do their clothes come off?
Where is this gotcha
Keo
trash
hit Angie
looking?
with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
I see.
Joy,
And
you
how
don't
do you
want
know
the
the
super,
floorboard
super
was a
rare
murder
core
weapon?
Keo.
There was a
The
small
eight-
patch
no,
of
the
dry
12-star
blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Holographic moving
Angie's
JPEG
blood?
version.
Blood that spattered there when the culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that floorboard. There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Keo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick,
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
That's a pretty good scream.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
believe that while Keo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard.
all you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi, I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Thanks for all your
Yes,
help.
that I'm fine
Put an
since
end
I've
to
done
this.
everything else so far anyway.
For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Keo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Well, that sounds a little.
What?
What?
You're the only one.
Keep in mind, you don't necessarily use all of them.
Oh, the other one was what killed her. Oh, that's...
Power of salt. That's asking which. There we go.
Da-da-dum.
Seesaw effect.
That one.
I think all of them do get used.
This is the truth
Yeah,
of the
I think-
case.
Looks like this time you're correct.
And
Let's look back at the
Danganronpa.
first murder.
It wasn't like that in
It
the
was
second
late
game,
last
though.
night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse.
That wasn't part of the evidence, though.
They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
You'd think there would be a lot of sawdust.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened. Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the
I'm
setup
surprised
and
that
was
it's
just
never been a
cutting
plot point in a
crosspieces.
Danganronpa game that someone
Angie
just
might not have
walks in on
concluded that it
someone
was tied
planning
to
an
some kind
elaborate
of murder
murder,
plan.
and
But now that Angie had
they
seen
just
it,
can't do it
the
anymore.
culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up.
It's like, I
but
was
not our
planning to
culprit.
murder someone.
We get some of that with Nagito in the first chapter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Of 2. But never that someone like actually like we never see like an aborted murder.
The culprit took the floorboard they
Which
loosened
I think would be a
and
funny
struck
plot
the
point, because then you have to
unsuspecting Angie in
you
the
basically have to deal with the fact that you know that person was planning something. Which I guess is also Nagito, but you know. He's
The culprit
special.
did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
Why do you think he would do that?
Then, to further confuse us,
Why would he use the katana
culprit
that
attempted to make
implicates
a
him?
locked room mystery.
Well, Kokichi was messing with the katana
First,
the other day.
they used rope from the warehouse
So it's
and
not
hung
an
4
unknown
effigies upside down.
Like if you wanted something else to
There were 2
stab
reasons
someone
for
to
this.
death, you probably need to go to Maki's
To
lab.
overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere. And the
Which I guess
other
for the-
was the key to locking the room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, they needed something they could...
The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope.
This is so weird. Like, you guys were talking about it last time, but now I'm like...
After
physically,
enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch.
Thinking about that, if you had a lock that loose on a door, it might be easier to just break it down.
The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
Trick.
I'm trying to nitpick!
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside.
I forgot that the note that he could
Then,
basically
this
try
morning,
that
we opened up the room
was
and
officially in
discovered
the game
Angie's
and
body.
not something that I made up during our investigation.
And yet he still forgot the
But the
duct tape.
culprit wasn't finished.
He goes
They
back
wanted
in
one
20
more
times
murder.
to make this stupid trick work. And the last time it closes, he goes, oh,
To do
finally.
that,
And then he thinks for a
manipulated
second,
us
he's like,
into performing this
oh,
seance.
god damn it!
No, he's like, finally. And then people start walking in one after the other. and you just see him
Of the
holding this
3 empty
wooden
rooms,
board. It's
the
like,
middle
God
one
damn
was
it!
chosen
Just
'cause
keep
I was
smacking
invited by
people in the
Kokichi
head.
to
Yeah,
take Kibo's place in a
everybody.
seance.
Just one after the other.
And then he runs into the other room, and Sakura's sitting there, and he
Tenko
hits her over the head
volunteered
with
to
a
be the
bottle.
yeah. It would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that
you
Himiko
get a
had
bottle.
brought from the courtyard.
You get a bottle.
Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage.
We were completely complicit in this.
We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision
So
by the
if
culprit.
you voted early and picked the anthropologist, would you just
They needed to set up a
speedrun?
murder weapon that was used to kill
I mean,
Tenko.
you couldn't vote, but theoretically, if they had voted earlier, then they would have ended the trial right there.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
theoretically,
While they were covering the cage with a cloth,
it's like
they
vote,
secretly
don't
placed the
vote,
sickle.
and if you just let them vote, then I don't know.
I think that's just a game over.
Oh, really?
Finally, 4 of us placed the
game's
wooden
over.
statue on top of the cage.
That
The culprit used the weight of the statue
Okay.
to keep the murder weapon
is
in
that
place.
really how it worked?
Yeah.
When you flipped out the sheet, the fucking sickle was just perfectly in
He's an
place.
ultimate. You can't question his like flamboyant methods.
Yes, anthropology is a very useful skill when it comes to this.
Assassination, yeah, duh.
Oh my god.
I do
After the
think that the stickle
preparations were
placement is
complete,
the weakest
we
part of this
began
game.
the seance.
Yeah.
I think it's the motivation. I don't know.
We haven't revealed the motivation yet. How can you say that's the weakest part?
Oh, I don't know. It always feels like it's leading.
In complete
I
darkness,
feel like
we each stood in
I
one
don't
corner
know. We'll talk about
and
it at
sang
the
the
end.
Caged Child song.
Under the sea.
Objection!
When the song
We have
finished,
to figure
the
out why
soul
he's
of the
talking.
dead was
swim,
supposed to
swim,
enter the
we'll
medium,
dance and we'll play. No, not that one.
but our culprit
No,
had
now
another
we're all
plan.
dead.
Yeah,
To commit
that's
a
no,
murder
no, it
in
is
the
forbidden.
darkness.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty, then you will see.
Right after we started singing, the culprit, it would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness.
Oh
but
god,
our
this
culprit
recap is
had a
so
guide.
long.
Yeah, it's because
Two murders.
Fucking.
They used
Okay,
the
I
lines
feel
of
like
the
the
magic
trial
circle
wasn't
drawn
long
with
enough for
salt.
both murders.
The
Yeah,
culprit
this was
felt
actually
for the
pretty
salt
quick.
and used it to guide them along.
Like the bulk of the trial was Tenko's murder.
Yep. Because that.
And when the
And then
culprit
it's like
reached
all
the
this stuff with
center of the
Angie. It's like,
circle,
oh yeah, this happened and this happened. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, that's because Angie's murder wasn't planned.
Well, no, but
they found
Eh,
a floorboard
yeah.
that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard. The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it.
Oh, we sure heard it.
After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
Yeah, and as dumb as Seesaw Murder is, you know, several people in this
And
very cult
discovered
said,
Tenko's
well, the
body.
killer cannot be someone who was in this room.
yeah, and then it was.
Wait, did I
So-
say that?
No, but other people definitely did. So
While we
not
were all
necessarily
focused on the
seesaw
body,
murder, not
the
the
culprit
worst.
picked up
I
the
don't, I don't think it's a worse plan than ropeway murder, but it's still pretty clown shoes.
and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
I don't like the way that the sickle was placed. I think that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think the sickle placement is.
Look at these boots,
Ironically, the final step
Also,
of the murder
now that I
was
think about it, I
unwittingly carried
really
out by us.
just the idea of him going back into that room over and over again
culprit
until
had
it
planned the
fucking
murder
the
so
lock
that we
trick
would
works.
unintentionally
Well, for all we
destroy
know, he
so
did it on the first
silly.
try.
The idea of that
evidence
actually
was the
working at
magic
all
circle that the culprit
I mean,
used
I
to
said
bury
that.
us in the dark.
It's like,
I know, and I didn't realize at the time, but I don't know. It's just that would take. I feel like you either
look at
hit it
this
on the-
evil monster.
Didn't
Wow.
know that Kibo
Or
had
is this
taken a
where he's
picture.
gonna become Kyo?
No, not
He
yet. We
really
have to
saved
point
us.
out.
I want to
Without
see his
that,
face.
We wouldn't
in
know
this
what
show.
changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguji, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
I don't know. I'm not feeling it, Shuichi.
What, you mean his delivery?
Yeah.
I
You don't
agree
really
completely.
sound like you mean it.
That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet
Yeah, but it's so
Korekio.
boring.
There were times when it's necessary to admit defeat.
Who are you?
Admit? Yeah. Okay.
We're dealing with a Zappa situation.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes.
What if afterwards Himiko admits, I did it! Ha ha ha!
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Game
Very
over.
Very unfortunate. My one regret. My only regret.
I
is that I have
evaporated Angie
bonitis.
with Zeta Flare.
I only
Is that I wasn't
Himiko,
able
Angie's
to
body
kill
is right here. Zeta Flare!
My only regret is that I have bonitis.
Not being able to make 100 friends.
What are you, Kobe?
Okay, so shot in the dark here. See, so wants to make 100 friends. So he's under some kind of curse that will only be removed when he makes 100 friends.
Well, we'll find out.
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
Hi, Ling.
What are you talking about? I do not understand.
Oh yeah,
a
he's
word of
Ling
this.
also, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, very.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already. Roger that. One
That's
voting
the
time.
smartest thing you've said all trial, Mew.
The heart racing excitement as
The heart
They,
racing
I feel like those two are like, which one of us is about to fucking die?
The black and
Yeah.
the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
Mono Taro is gonna die.
No, it's Monodom. It's gotta be. He's getting so shunned.
It's definitely not Monodom. I think Monodom.
What, you think he's gonna kill himself?
I'm putting him down as the guy that gets murdered. Monodom is the next to die.
Announcement.
Now then, it seems
Alright.
the voting has
Here's the
Bonus
important part,
murder.
which is
See
who
the
is
results.
Korekio going to vote for?
Oh,
How
yeah.
how vast is his ring of salt?
Maybe go.
Trial 3. There. Let it be known, it's in the Doki Doki Deadpool.
He voted for him. Wait,
He voted for
yeah,
himself?
he voted for himself. Yeah.
I guess if you vote for someone else, then you get a vote against you.
It's. I mean.
Who'll be chosen
Well, I
as
got
the
got.
blackened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will you make
I mean,
the
that's
right
probably
choice
what I would do.
or the dreadfully wrong one?
Man, you're gonna introduce this, like, aspect of his character and then kill him off, like, immediately?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Cool.
tied to the motive. Probably.
Explain.
Please explain.
Oh no, I got a C on that one.
No?
Still overall A.
No, there's a C, number 7 there.
Oh, yeah. Was that what was that one?
Whatever. We get a bunch of coins. Gotcha forever.
Absolutely right!
This is the 3rd correct verdict in a row!
Oh, that
All
never
right.
happens, except every time.
For now.
No.
Yes, this is the most important
Right.
part.
Oh?
Ha! I didn't really have a reason.
For the lulz. For the epic bacon win.
Hey!
Shut up!
What?
Warning, something as silly as that incoming.
Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Oh no.
There
Get
is
outta here.
someone that I love.
Lady.
Mika.
Nurse. Meton.
I love her
Me,
with all my
dude.
heart.
Ah!
And she loves me with all her heart.
Naked.
Literally himself.
Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can
Damn,
come
he's
between
kind of
us.
ripped.
We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
Your sprite begets your muscle definition, my friend.
Don't tell me.
Wonderful.
Wait!
Yeah.
Kersploosh!
Kersploosh!
Hey!
Kaboom!
Hey,
No, it isn't.
You see.
You see, the real answer is that I'm just crazy.
Sister.
Oh no.
Wait! Wait!
Whatever is the matter?
Oh no, Japan.
Oh no, she can't possibly be this cute.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply.
Good night.
What's no?
What's worse, this or
look,
what
look at that
Miyu
message
said?
up there in the corner. No physical connection.
Wait, what the hell is that?
What?
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
I guess it means they're not. You
The
know.
fact that we were
Actually
siblings
related,
meant
or it
nothing
means
to
that they
us.
didn't actually ever.
Wait, is
God,
it
so
seriously a
love.
disclaimer?
But none
Oh
could
my
stop the love we
god!
shared. Oh, how I
That's
longed for my sister's
wow.
warmth.
That's
The only
this
time
trial
I
is
felt at
fucking
peace
weird.
was
Yep.
when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth.
Seesaw murder.
I
Well,
For my beloved sister.
Always messing around.
No. Huh? Sister. However,
Wow, so you're not just crazy, you're super ultra nutso crazy.
huh?
He's incest crazy.
He'd almost got 100
Do you
friends.
understand?
For my beloved sister.
He's killed almost 100 people. He's a fucking serial killer.
This is some angel sanctuary bullshit.
There we go. We've got our third serial killer in 3 games.
The serial killer in the second game wasn't real.
Well,
incomprehensible.
Sister.
Yes.
Who was the serial killer in the second game?
Oh, it was
Shiny Justice.
Pecco pretended to be her for like 5 seconds.
So yeah, the first game we had a real serial killer who didn't kill anyone. Second game we had a fake serial killer who did kill someone. Third game, actual serial killer actually kills multiple people.
And it's always the third case?
No.
The third case is always multiple homicide. Serial killer is usually the second case.
I am Korekio's older sister.
So is this real? Is this real though? Or is he just nuts?
What?
What do you
You'll
mean,
have
is
to
it
figure
real?
out.
Like is his sister's spirit actually possessing his body?
This is not. No, that shit doesn't happen in Danganronpa.
I am pleased.
Does his sister even exist?
Sister.
That's a better question.
Korekio.
I assume.
These
yes.
are all questions that I'm
you
not
serious?
at liberty to answer at this time.
I told
Oh yeah, we didn't really get a
Please
lot of
stay
free time
tuned
in with
for
that.
our V3 spoiler cast at the end of V3.
Could be any time.
I gotta say, Danganronpa, you're horning in very noticeably on Ace Attorney territory here.
I like how
It is sort of like he is sort of like an anti-Ace Attorney character in that sense.
What was that?
Because
Unacceptable.
Back with the good faces.
Just how Genocide Jack only kills men.
that she wants to
Huh?
pair with other men.
I guess.
Also, this serial killer also has a split personality.
I. Wonderful.
Damn! What an
Damn.
asshole!
I think Maki would make a great
Yeah.
friend.
What does Maki?
Why,
What Maki
you?
ever do?
Then.
Oh.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Huh?
But
Don't say we're past that. No one cares.
Can this be? Beautiful.
Yeah, see, Tenko. See, even the serial killer guy thinks Tenko was legit.
I mean, I thought Tenko wouldn't have died.
Well,
I just think she's a nicer
No
person
way!
than she seemed at first.
well, you know.
There's something I've learned from the nightmare that is
Let's
modern social media. It's that people will adopt belligerent and abrasive politics that are at odds with actually being a nice person.
for my beloved
in
sister.
normal conversation.
Yep.
Are you okay?
I'm gonna say this new thing of
However.
Kaito's where he gets sick every time scary stuff is discussed is like kind of throwing me off because it just hangs in the air every time it's brought up.
I'm just looking at Kokichi there in the corner.
Hey. Hey, Kyo. Look at me.
Look at me. I'm
He looks
super
like a
spooky.
Halloween mask.
Yeah, it doesn't look like his face.
What is that?
Correcchio. Oh dear.
Why? But how?
Also, no one's asked him like, why do you keep acting like her?
Well, he
Do not
explained it.
worry.
He's channeling her spirit.
Oh,
or
never
so
mind,
he
I
believes.
missed that.
Her ghost has
That's
been
right.
hanging out with him. That's what
Sister.
he believes. Whether or not
What
that
was
is
that?
real in the setting.
Well,
Because death is unfair.
yeah. And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Yeah, we do.
Shut up!
Oh, come on, Miyu.
You got me.
So then,
So, are we all more like Kokichi than we realize?
No. No, we aren't.
Me.
sister. Correcchio.
Oh.
Give it everything we got.
Punishment time!
Punish him.
Extreme!
For-
Huh? Sister. That's right.
No one will try to stop us from having freaky ghost sex.
What?
He has boobs in these shots of him
Therefore.
being his sister, I think.
From an anthropological point of view. Yes.
What was that?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I shall observe. That's right.
I feel like that's going to be more true than we might think.
Humanity is beautiful.
It's
I don't know.
punishment time!
Yeah.
Oh, let's see what will happen.
Now we really get to. Now's the most important part. Which of the cubs is about to die?
Mm-hmm. I put down my guess.
Fuck. Didn't someone else get boiled alive?
No.
They referenced the Goemon.
Oh yeah, I know that. Damn, he's dying.
Oh my god!
Shit. You were right!
Get wrecked, son!
Oh my god!
You were
Kiddo
right!
got it!
Yeah!
The only choice left is to self-detonate.
Oh, that's cute. No, you cock!
They're both doing it.
What the fuck?
You will never find eternal rest.
Well, I
What, you think he deserved a happy ending?
that actually pisses me off. No, you don't get to kill his ghost. That's bullshit. You can't punish his ghost. You already don't. That's like sending someone to jail for 20 years when you sentence them to a 20-year sentence, and they get out and you go, oh yeah, but your spleen gets another 5, so go back in. Like, fuck you.
This is Monokuma's secret exorcism technique, salt
I thought you followed rules, you little bitch. That upset the hell out of me. Oh God. What the fuck? That pisses
That's
me off.
right.
I don't even care about Mono now. Yeah, I'm Monotaro right now.
Whether or not ghosts actually exist, or if Monokuma is putting on a show for us, is up to the
I don't care. It's still bullshit. Leave the guy's ghost alone. Also, why was his sister in on it? Get fucking, what an ass.
You?
I told you.
The reason is despair.
Sure, but what an ass. Can we kill him? Why don't you guys just break all the rules? Break them all.
He didn't break any.
I don't
any rules.
think there were any school rules.
Where's
that
Where's Monomi to take out the Exosols?
She's dead.
Every chapter. Actually, now that I think about it, it is kind of like the second game where every time one of the Cubs dies, an Exosol is not, like, obviously that's one less Exosol, right?
It cannot be deployed with a small bear in it.
It's kind of like when Monomi takes out
around.
Takes out a Mono Beast. Yeah. No, that's a.
Of course.
That seems a valid parallel.
But
That's complete bullshit.
You're right.
Thank God. I mean, Atua? I mean...
Going to do his best.
Thank Darwin.
I don't think he's responsible for this.
You're right.
Okay. That's right.
You did great in today's investigation.
Leave her alone.
Got a minute?
Oh.
Please stop talking.
But
she doesn't. Why do you think she'd have a problem with that, Samuge? That sounds like something she'd be into.
shit. How rude.
But you know, I believe in you.
Okay. Well, of course. Hey, hey. How exciting. No way.
You all right?
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, honestly, like.
Okay.
The punching bag so far. She's just.
You're so dumb.
What?
Huh?
Dude.
Because I'm a liar. But...
Right?
Nuh-uh. Because... Hey!
Yeah, I don't know what. Sadako, is that you?
Yeah. About to say, she's had it bad. I don't think she's had it that bad yet.
She hasn't had it Sadako bad yet? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Damn it.
She's had it bad in ways that we all are gonna have it bad, and we've had it bad. It just is all hitting her hard and fast, and also she is a little yeah person, so she's got a lot held back.
Oh,
she's got the Ghibli tears.
Yeah, that is
the big.
Everybody's crying.
Big globby tears.
Yeah. When
I didn't know
Shigeru's
Gonta
crying.
didn't wear shoes.
Yeah, you
Oh my
didn't
god,
know?
he doesn't.
Oh, he
doesn't. I noticed that a while ago. I'm glad she is doing that. That's good.
Gotta let it
Fucking
out.
listen to Tenko for once.
Oh,
that is fucking cute. Oh,
no,
god.
she's fine.
She's
The
sleeping
power
very
of gentlemen.
peacefully. She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that
What
I
a
do
wholesome
not use
CG.
oil as my fuel source.
But wow,
Sometimes this game
that
doesn't.
really surprised me.
You know,
She
it
passed
goes
out
the
as soon
other
as she stopped
direction. but-
crying.
Yes.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
This is only so.
After the
This is
Miyu.
only so we can be thrown deeper into despair.
Yeah, this is only so we can have another
After
Miyu
letting it all
Kibo
out,
CG
don't you
later on.
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry
this is
Himiko
great.
to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya.
What the
There's
What?
no way he'd
Right,
do such a thing.
Miyu is still here.
Gonta is a
Oh,
gentleman
yeah.
after all.
Miyu is alive. Alright, let's see here. Doki Doki Deadpool, where am I?
Well, I guess Miyu's gonna be here for the. Because I predicted she would die as like just a random pick. But I guess she's. I guess she's
I don't know,
not
this
gonna
game-
die.
This one is definitely like. I think it's pretty good at not giving
Well-
you too many people that you're like, yeah, this guy's gonna die. Like the second game was pretty good about it too. There were a couple people, and it was like when Soda lasted as long as he did, I was like, this guy's kind of like dead weight. But like everyone that we've got right now, I mean,
Got it.
Samugi's pretty
Okay.
nothing, but she does have her references, which is fun. I don't know. I can't really think of too many weak
Okay.
links here.
Got it.
Kyo is definitely like, I get what you guys are saying. That guy had like, get
He
me out
had
of here.
killer flags.
He had get me out of here before the actual story starts written on him. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm
oh my
telling
God,
you, he's
you were
fucking
right.
dying.
You were
told
right.
you.
Why'd you put it down in the Doki Doki Deadpool?
Damn it!
Because I'm not revising my list.
You
but
were
No, I'm just saying, put
right.
it down like a bonus call.
I don't have time
Put
to be
down any
dying.
theories as a
I
bonus
still haven't
call.
gone into space yet.
That's what I do with Monodom.
Damn it. No way am I gonna die here. No way.
As that.
Transfers. You know, there never was a transfer student.
Yes,
from
there
Beyond the
was, you
Grave.
dipshit.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it now.
It was his sister.
I guess.
Get it? Transfer.
Yay, we got his bondage mask.
His gimp mask.
Give that to me.
Yeah.
All
you
right.
just like wake up one day, you just see her wearing it.
Should we call it there?
Yeah,
I
probably.
need to call it there because don't go to.
We concluded the trial. We only got 2 more trials left.
I bet Brand when I was having that fucking argument with you about like whether or not he was coughing up blood, were you Brand sitting there thinking like, oh fuck.
So one of the
based
things
on the evidence present.
So here's the reason that I do not currently have in my Kaito in my list of VR chat avatars, because I didn't want to pull the button that makes him cough up blood.
Oh yeah.
And because I'm like, I'm not gonna spoil that. You guys have to play the video game.
Yes, I knew.
I
knew he was dying. It's gonna be really weird, right? So what's it gonna be? Is it gonna be like
Titler Overdrive?
Is
He
he
will
gonna
sacrifice himself.
Is he gonna put himself up as a? Is he gonna kill somebody so that they can get out, or like I don't know. This is very tough, and it's really
What if what if
that's
he
a
tries to
tragic one.
kill Monokuma so everyone can get out? Because he doesn't seem very murder.
No, Kaito wouldn't actually kill anybody, I don't think. So it's like really,
He's
but
also
he's
not
gonna
very
have
smart.
to. But I think what's gonna happen at the very least is he will feel. I think he will probably start. I mean, it's obvious that he's getting worse.
Mhm.
So he's gonna feel like he has to do something, probably to make a difference. You know, like something drastic.
Yeah.
So it is also possible that even as clumsy as he is, that he just happens to accidentally create a very complicated murder scene if he does do it. Like it's not, he doesn't have to plan it to be hard to figure out. It could literally be his incompetence that makes it hard to figure out because he wanted people to get him or something, but then he can't make it to the trial because he's like too sick or something. I don't know. Like there's so many things that could happen.
Well, we'll
One
figure
thing
it
I-
out next time. See
One
you
thing I do
soon.
know